Okay, now we should give the chance to Abdullah.
I think it's too important. To investment here and promote the education of youth to learn important skills like technology. And third, they they needed jobs, new jobs.
Maybe give chance to Abdullah Hussein. Abdullah, you have the mic.
Yes, teacher. If I talk my idea about this question, how can we promote our education sector? First, the government should make a good curriculum. As we are aware of, there is no one curriculum in Somalia. Like, for example, the government of Somalia takes examination and other regional, they make another examination. First, to make a good curriculum, and then to make a committee who develop the curriculum and supervise. And then, if we should get a good curriculum, other challenges, they will be a good. First, to get a good curriculum, and then the government should make a public schools. In Somalia, there is no more public schools, but if the government should make more public schools, it increases the competition between public schools and private schools. And then the government should give a training for teachers. If government should make more or get more professional teachers, other challenges, it will be a good. And if I try another question is, we don't
Okay, before you try the questions that I raised later, I think you talk about the government and the way that they should provide a quality education. The other questions of the donors and the public sectors, also the local community, we will come for it. Just hold for that, have it. Then when it is time come, we will discuss it. Okay. Abdullah Hussein, thank you. The point that you raised was nice. When it comes to curriculum, there should be an exact curriculum that the government provides. Like, for example, the government of Kenya has a certain sector or a certain institution called Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, where there's a lot of curriculum developers. They are teachers, professional teachers who studied in the university on how to develop curriculum. Then their only job is to develop a curriculum. They check the curriculum that the student they are learning now. They remove some points that they're seeing it's not good for the student, or it's not going hand with the modern world. If they think that is needed, they will add. It's like every day it's changed. Like there's something that they put on it, or there's something that they remove from the curriculum. So there should be curriculum developers who have independent bodies, or who are independent bodies who have their own rights. So whatsoever they will add in the curriculum or what they will remove in the curriculum. Okay, that's a very, very important point for the for the government to have a curriculum developers who are sitting somewhere and develop whatever the world is going on. Also, they remove the point that they are seeing it is not important. But if the government or if there is a certain curriculum in a certain institution and they are using this curriculum for a long time, like let's say 5 years, they are not changing, they are not adding anything, they are not removing anything. I think that will not be a good way of giving the youth a proper or quality education. So the government should set aside a curriculum developers. Also, he said we need a professional teachers. It is very important. If the teacher himself or herself is not understanding what she or he is teaching, it will be difficult for the students, and the quality of the education will be very low. So the government should regulate, according to Abdullah Hussein, the teachers they are bringing in the schools. Also, he said they should increase the numbers of public schools for it to create a competition between the private sectors and the government sectors. It's very, very nice, very good points. Let me give to Muhammad Ali Yusuf. Muhammad, the mic is yours.
Thank you, teacher. I would like to discuss 2 points. First is who has the upper hand. I think is the first is Somali government. Somali government has primary responsibility for policy making, funding, and regulating the education sector. The second is international donors and NGOs. They provide financial support for schools and also resources to rebuild and strengthen the education system. The third one is local community. Local community can monitor schools to ensure accountability and quality education. The last is private sectors like big companies, can offer the opportunity to establish private schools, fund scholarships, and also provide vocational training. The second point I would like to discuss is how can we promote good education in Somalia. I have some strategies to discuss. First is strengthen the infrastructure and access, rebuilding schools damaged by conflict. Conflict as Somali community, we know we had some conflict the last 30 years. And provide safe learning environment. The second is increasing enforcement. Governance, NGOs, and international donors should allocate more fund for education, focus on free and affordable education to reduce economic barrier. That is, that's my opinion, teacher. Thank you for you giving this chance.
Muhammad Ali Yusuf. Oh, wonderful, very wonderful points. And so, in short, Abdul Fattah put the burdens upon the government. He said the government. Okay, anybody with a different opinion. Let me give to Mahad Mahmoud.
Thank you, teacher. In my opinion, to get a quality education depend of security issue. If we get a security and a political stability, the economy of our country will growth. If the government gets economic growth and finance, the government will start new schools, new vocational schools, universities, and and they make the quality. Uh, if we get uh, the if we get the economic growth and a finance, we will get everything. In my opinion, the most problem in our country is a security issue and political and a lack of political stability. If it solve everything, we will get. That's my opinion, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mahad. Mahad, you said that the government, it is the responsibility of the government to provide a quality education. But before the government provide a proper quality education, there should be stability in terms of political. Also, there should be a peace and security. It's a very important point. He mentioned, he said that when there's a peace and stability, and there's also political neutralization, the economy will increase. Then, if the economy increase, the government will get, I think, a lot of fund. This fund, the government also can towards it on the direction of the education by providing a better and a nicer education. So, Mahatsi, without political stability, also without peace and security in the country, there will be no economic growth. And if there's no economic growth, there will be no development in terms of education. It's a very good point. So, Mahat, are you trying to say that before we put the burden upon the government, or before we put this load on the government, first we should get peace and security, also stability in terms of political? Is that your opinion?
Yeah.
Okay, you are saying first we should get stability in terms of political, then there should be peace and security. After that, the economy will grow. If the economy will grow, the government now can provide a proper education.
Yes. Everything
But
behind the peace.
okay, okay. We also, inshallah, that topic of peace we will discuss. We will discuss it deeper in another time. It is very nice points. Mahad now try to find the solution from the uproots. Okay.